Okay, so here we go with part two. This part, I'm going to stop rambling and go ahead and talk about the symptoms that I have had so far. I'll go with from the beginning to now. The first symptom that I ever had before I even knew I was pregnant for sure um, was that I started getting terrible migraines. Um, I'm the type, I'll get a migraine maybe once a year, once, a couple times a year, but nothing, like terrible. And when I speak of a migraine, I mean the kind of headache where you have to go lay down in a dark room, cover your head with a pillow, and not hear any sound and not see any light because it's so painful. Um, so I started getting those kind of headaches, and I mean, they were so extreme to the point that I was in bed all day. Um, Tylenol didn't help. And there's nothing really else that you're allowed to take during pregnancy. You can take Excedrin tension headache because it's just acetaminophen. I think that's how you say it. Acetaminophen, whatever, Tylenol, and caffeine. Because it's a small amount of caffeine. You can have caffeine during pregnancy if you have little bits. Well, at least I'm going to. That's my personal choice. But I drink like a pop a month. So, but yeah. Anyway, see, I'm rambling again. Um, didn't that didn't help? Tylenol didn't help anything. After that, after the headaches kind of slowly tapered off, I had those every day for about 2 weeks. The headaches sort of tapered off. It went into heartburn, extremely bad heartburn. Everything I ate was giving me heartburn. Milk would give me heartburn. Like, I don't know. Then, let's see, heightened sense of smell. To this day, the only perfume that I can wear is, I've got a off-brand of Philosophy Amazing Grace, which I need to do a video on this. I promised that like a year ago and completely forgot. Wow. Anyway, that's the only perfume that I can stomach, and I have a million. So that's something to definitely watch out for, especially if someone in your family wants to cook, because certain smells of certain foods cooking, like I'm one of those people, I can't stand beer. I hate it. Just smelling it, being around it makes me sick. And you know how people will marinate fajitas in beer to soften the steak, like steak fajitas. They'll marinate them in beer to like get it to tender up. Eric wanted fajitas one day, and he was doing that, and oh my god, it was bad. I couldn't stand to be in there. I couldn't stand to be in the entire apartment. I was dying. I was so mad at him. I said, if you ever make those again, I'm just gonna die. But let's see. Those are pretty much the big ones, and then morning sickness for me has been the worst thing. Morning sickness and headaches. I have literally been with morning sickness to the point that for the past 13 weeks, I haven't been able to get out of bed. I have to lay in bed because even cleaning, if I get up, I can clean for like 5-10 minutes. I have to sit down. 5-10 minutes, I have to sit down. And if I get too hot, I'll get more sick. If I haven't eaten, I'll get more sick. So, like, I can't get too full, and I can't get my stomach too empty. It has to be somewhere with a happy medium. And it was extremely bad like I said, I couldn't get out of the bed. I'm still having trouble with that, but because I'm out of the first trimester, my doctors prescribed me Phenergan, which is a Class C drug, which means they do not know if it has any effects on babies or not. But there are very many mothers who have taken it, and the babies turned out fine. And, you shouldn't take it all day, every day, but just for someone who is bad enough with it that you can't get out of bed, this is a really good choice because it's going to give you at least a couple of hours that you can get things done, that you can feel a little bit better and get out of the bed, because it's not healthy to be, in the bed all day. So that is a lifesaver. Okay, I can't really remember how things went in between. Like I said, it's pretty much just morning sickness and headaches. Over this past week, I've definitely noticed the baby bump coming, and I will take a picture and show you guys in the near future. It's so weird because your whole life you watch your weight and you worry about your stomach and you worry about all this stuff, and then you get pregnant and and it still kind of feels weird that the belly is starting to grow, so you're kind of trying to hide it. I guess I'll get used to it more as I go along. But yeah, the baby bump is definitely coming. I have, my sonogram's over there, but I have a picture I'll put in the video. I've been going to a doctor here in Kentucky. I'm from Kentucky, if you did not know that. A very nice doctor. It's actually 3 doctors in one building, so depending upon which one's there that day, you'll see a different one. It's 3 male doctors, which I did not agree with at all. I do not believe in that at all. But unfortunately, I have to go out of my county, because the only doctor in my county that's an OB, a lot of people have had problems with them. There's been a lot of malpractice suits. There's been, just a lot of crazy stuff. And if you go, you literally have to stay in the waiting room for like 8 hours. Like you cannot go back to school, work, anything like that. Don't even think about it. Your whole day is shot. It's sad. It's really sad. With this doctor, I have to go out of my county. It's about an hour away. I have to go out of my county to the neighboring county. But the care is so good. You get in quickly. The doctors are phenomenal, and I couldn't be happier. Like I said, I'm sorry, I had to wipe my nose because it's itchy. I do not like the fact that they're men, but I have to deal with it to give the best for my baby. Let's see. I go back at the end of the month, and I may find out at the end of the month if it's a boy or a girl, but I think it won't be until the end of November when I go back again. So, I'm hoping for a boy, but I'm going to be happy no matter what. My whole family and Eric's family is already getting stuff for it, and it's really exciting. I'm planning on breastfeeding. That's very important to me, and it's really weird because where I'm from, nobody breastfeeds. Like, I know one person who has breastfed their child, and I know a lot of people. Like I said, I have a lot of friends. I'm just not really close, but I have a lot of friends and acquaintances because I'm very friendly and outgoing. And I know one person, which is weird because I really think right now is the next baby boom, because all of us there's a couple of people on YouTube that are pregnant, and I have at least 10 people that I know that I either graduated with, they graduated a year before me or after me, that are pregnant right now. Or just had a child. I don't know what's going on, but it's baby boom, I'm telling you. It's because it's a recession and nobody has any money, so they're just staying inside and doing things. Yeah. So, that's what's been going on so far. Vinegarin is definitely helping me. During the first trimester, you really should not take Vinegarin, so try B6. That really helps a lot. Vitamin B6, 25 milligrams every 6 hours. Awesome. Really helps. But toward the end of the first trimester, it really stopped working for me. And that is pretty much what has been going on. So, I will talk to you guys later. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. And thank you very much for tuning into my new baby vlog channel. So, bye guys.